Hey everybody, it's Annette. Are we having fun yet? It's December the 4th, 2025, and I have not said anything about it yet, but my son got married last weekend. We had Thanksgiving, and then we drove out of state and to Augusta, and he had the one marriage, the traditional Christian marriage, on Friday evening. Saturday was a down day, and then Sunday was the Indian wedding, and it was beautiful. However, it's beautiful. It's the one time thing, or well, two times. It was two weddings, but you know what I mean. Okay, what I'm getting at is I don't have my crap together. We're gonna have Christmas in, oh God, 21 days. And I spent my time, my resources on the wedding and getting clothes and stuff for that. So I do have an excuse, and I did get things throughout the year to, different gifts throughout the year. But now that it's getting crunch time and I've got lists in front of me, and if any of you are in the same kind of anxiety state I am, like, our baseline anxiety stays here, and right now it's probably up to here. Um, let's talk through this, okay? Strategies. You don't have to get something for every single person, okay? We do a department luncheon, and it's going to be next week. I think I budgeted fairly on what I got because I have 6 other people on my team. And as you can probably guess, you can't spend, well, it depends where you work, I guess, but I think you need to be realistic. And okay, if this is $20 per person, what this ends up being, so you get creative with it. And I have gotten creative with it, and total budget is not too bad per person. So budget and be strategic and be creative. I'm gonna put my remote control down. I got fire blankets because I like all this prepping stuff. And last year I got them a little device that breaks glass if you get stuck in your car and driving off a bridge, because this is where Annette's brain stays. I got some for my kids as soon as they started driving, so this is what I do. So because I like prepping and cool gadgets, I got them fire blankets. So you get a set of fire blankets or a couple sets, and 2 I'll get to keep for our house. That's not too much when you divide it up per person. And this is something else I did. I didn't know I was going to reach for that, or y'all, I would have been more prepared. Got these. They are so cute. When I went to Belk's to get shoes for the wedding, I had to get 2 different pairs of shoes. I got these. $10. And each, I got 2 kits. So each team member I work with can get one. Instead of giving a whole box of $10 box to each of them, each person's going to get a soap dispenser, and then I think I might get like some individual candies or something like that, or chocolates or whatever. So that's one thing. Number 2, don't go nutty nuts with your credit card, because you don't want to get through the holidays and, oh dear God, have to look at those bills. Yes, I have gotten some stuff, but I keep my credit cards manageable, and I'm waiting till tomorrow. We get paid tomorrow. It'll be deposited in my bank. I got my husband's list like 3 days ago, so I'm going to see what he's got, and I'm going to pay, well, debit or whatever, or cash cash for gift cards for people who want gift cards. So you use any cash you have put back, not your emergency stash, but you've probably stuck a little back for Christmas. And if you haven't, try it. 20 here or there, that stuff adds up if you're able to do that. I understand if you're not able to, but throughout the year, I was fortunate enough to be able to do that, and 20 here and there, and and then it adds up. And then I'm spending less on my debit card or a credit card. But I'll see how much his items are and then finance as little as possible. So pay cash, or either if you use your credit card to be safe, because there's a lot of people swiping debit card information and it's tied directly to your bank. If you do use your credit card, just pay it. Okay. Oh, I'm going to forget about that. Pretend your credit card is your debit card, but it's a safer card, because if it gets scammed over the holidays, then you have the credit card company to back you up on that, and you don't have your assets frozen. So that's what I would recommend. There's been numerous times where I saw something that I wasn't comfortable with. It might have been a new website, a new place I was purchasing from, and even on smaller ticket items, especially during the holidays, because people are going to try to rob, trick, steal, whatever. Pay it on the debit card, go into my credit card account, and then pay it from my bank. So pay the credit card from something I would have bought with my debit card, if that makes any sense. So $100 on the credit card because I didn't want to put it on the debit card. And then as soon as that item's purchased, log into my bank or my credit card statement and go ahead and pay that while it's still a pending purchase. That's one strategy that I do. So try to sit back and breathe. We've not even decorated yet. All my friends have decorated. And I was talking to my supervisor today, and I said, I don't see how people decorate top to bottom, inside and out, and how they do that. Do they work? Are they retired? I have so many questions how y'all pull this off. And one thing that I remember that I loved from my first mother-in-law who's passed away, I loved her method. And, I understand why old people do this, because I want to do it. She had like this, 2-foot Christmas tree, just a little Christmas tree, already decorated. No muss, no fuss. Christmas comes, goes to the closet, gets it out, sits it on the table. Holidays are over, back to the closet. I know you wanted these sound effects, didn't you? Back in the closet, and the decorating and the cleanup is done, just like that. Just a walk to the closet. That's my dream decorating. But anyway, I digress. I'll do better than that. I'll put a little something to it, but I'm not going to be dripping in like a Buddy the Elf kind of Christmas thing. It's just not feasible. I can stress myself out and try to do it, and then have to put it all up, because I usually end up doing it by myself because I'm the one who decorates. But like when I had kids, you had like your little elves helping you. It kind of made it easier. My husband's not really into the decorating part of it, so I don't get him on a ladder and have him hang up lights. I put the little candles in the windows, and if I can find enough wreaths that match, eventually we'll have wreaths on windows. So if I get something done that looks worth photographing, I'll post it on my YouTube. But budget yourself, pace yourself, do something nice for yourself. When this video is done and I get through downstairs with watering the indoor plants and checking on that feral cat that I've got to trap and that's probably, if I even do a video on that, because I think I need therapy for that cat right now. I've had the feral cat that will not be adoptable, and I'm trying to get it to go in a cat trap, and it is refusing. So is the cat, what, 4 and at 0 as to the attempts so far. But pace yourself, budget, put it on your credit card. If you're able to, go ahead and pay towards that credit card as much as you can. Finance as little as possible. And you don't have to go max out on everything, okay? Keep it real. Get the meaningful things. If somebody asks for something and it's in your budget, get that item or items, but it doesn't have to be bigger, better, faster, more, or whatever, because after Christmas and once the gift wrap is recycled, because you're going to recycle, and the bows are repurposed. Yes, that drives me crazy when I see people munching up paper and the bow's still in there and it's really pretty, and I'm like, oh, you're killing me. But I'm probably the only weirdo who does that too. Save the bows. But once all that's packed up, y'all, you don't want to, start back to work and then get your bills in and then, oh crap, where'd this money go? What did I spend it on? So pace yourself, do something nice for yourself tonight after I get done. I was going there and I got sidetracked. I'm so ADD right now. I'm going to take a nice hot bubble bath with Epsom salt, and it's going to feel wonderful. I know it's going to feel wonderful, and I'm going to read my Harry Potter book that one day I'll finish. It's the Goblet of Fire. It's a big fat book, okay, y'all? But anyway, how y'all doing throughout this season? Y'all probably already have your stuff together and everything's laid out. You probably had everything wrapped yesterday, and I may be the only one who's kind of being a little squirrely right now, but it is what it is, and we're going to get through this together. And kudos to you if you are like me and a little bit behind on your decorating. I know some of y'all put that tree up on Thanksgiving Day, didn't you? I love y'all. Hope you have a wonderful night. On my remote control, there's the remote control, and I'll probably still have to hand shut this off because I haven't learned what to do or with this ridiculous control. I can start a video, I can take a photo with it, but it just doesn't want to stop. It wants me to keep talking. Oh, shut up now. Love y'all. Bye-bye.